What I'm here and what Dana, I'm sure, would like to tell you is what this product actually does. This is straight from my heart. This is probably the biggest and fastest energy boost that I have ever felt from anything. The Coretribe, though, the Coretribe Shilajit Resin is it's the best thing I've seen. It's the best thing I've had. It's the best thing I've found. At 47 years old, as much time as I spent in the gym and as much time as I spent at the convenience store trying to find that next energy boost.
The $40 a day that we spent in energy drinks a piece, not each. Total. We spent $80 between 2 shifts for energy drinks. And this cost us what? $40? $39.95. Little jar of miracle. This little thing is saving us almost $2,400 a month. My labs come back better. My health is better. My energy level is up. Passed the swallow test. He is impressed, but he doesn't know how. Where do they find this?
22,000 feet above sea level on the rocks of the Himalayan mountains.
Good morning. I'm Dana.
And I'm Brandon.
And welcome to Coretribe.
Coretribe, definitely. This is the product that I've been using for 10 days now.
And it's been longer than 10 days.
10 days?
Maybe 12.
12 days?
Maybe.
Doesn't really make any difference about the length. What I'm here and what Dana, I'm sure, would like to tell you is what this product actually does. And it's a real thing.
What does it do?
Well, we could start out, and I'll tell you, and I'd like to tell everybody, and this is straight from my heart, this is probably the biggest and fastest energy boost that I have ever felt from anything. And I used to be a 2 energy drink a day guy.
We were spending $40 a day between the two of us.
$40 a day.
Right, because you would go to work from morning, I would go to work at night, and we had no motivation in life. We were just working. That's it. We were just waking up to go to work.
And I actually remember the crash about noon, because I'd hit that first energy drink first thing in the morning, and about noon I'd filter out, and it would be I'd be ready to go take a nap.
Try about 3 a.m. because I work 7 p to 7 a. 3 a.m. I'm ready to take a nap. I would take my lunch most of the time and go to sleep, which I would never wake up in that half an hour. Ever.
Well, and then you get that second drink and the boost right back up.
Listen,
for what, 4 more hours?
Yeah, but my boss tells me now, Dana, I hear you way before I ever see you. Well, that's good.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, it's probably a bad thing. It's probably a bad thing. It really is.
So the Coretribe, though, the Coretribe Shilajit Resin is it's the best thing I've seen. It's the best thing I've had. It's the best thing I've found. At 47 years old, as much time as I spent in the gym and as much time as I spent at the convenience store trying to find that next energy boost, I wish somebody would have done this 20 years ago.
We should own stock in Red Bull and Monsters.
Well, I'm surprised I don't.
We might. We just have to look into it.
Well, this is where we should have put our money.
Oh, definitely. For the $40 a day that we spent in energy drinks a piece, not each. Total. We spent $80 between 2 shifts for energy drinks. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, you had that
and
money
this
up,
cost us what? $40? $39.95.
Well,
$39.95 for Coretribe.
Yep.
For this little jar let's not drop that. For this little jar of miracle. Why can I never get this out? I can never do this. I don't know why. This little thing is saving us almost $2,400 a month.
That's an investment in itself. I
would trade you for this little jar.
Oh, come on, man.
No,
it's
really.
not that serious.
It's that serious.
Okay.
It's that serious.
Can you give me a little bit more than just what the jar says? Tell me more about what it does for you, and I can probably give you a little bit more about what it does for me too.
Well, I have health issues, like major health issues.
Yes, you do.
And this stuff, I don't do it so much for the energy like you. I do this. I'm 50 years old and terminal. This has increased my health like you wouldn't believe. My doctor is very impressed with whatever I have done. Whatever it is I'm doing, I can't tell him what I'm doing, but he is impressed. My labs come back better. My health is better. My energy level is up. I passed the swallow test. He is impressed, but he doesn't know how. But I'm telling you guys how. Right here. This stuff, Coretribe, it is a Shilajit resin. Where do they find this?
22,000 feet above sea level on the rocks of the Himalayan mountains.
Just on a rock?
On the rocks.
Just laying on a rock.
Grows on the rocks.
So we're eating moss, like, basically. Like mildew.
I wouldn't say that, but I can tell you that what I know about it is the people in the Himalayan mountains, there's tribes in the Himalayan mountains that have been taking this for hundreds of years, and their lifespan, they're lasting up to 150 years old.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to live to 150 years old, but I sure
I'll
would
take that
like.
challenge.
I mean, I would have liked the opportunity and to know about it before now.
Absolutely.
At 47 years old, if I'd have known 20 years ago about this,
I'd be in trouble.
I don't know if I could have been or would have want to have been somebody that could have pushed this and let people know about this. And I don't think I would have done it for the money. I think I would have done it
We're not doing it for the money now.
I'm not doing it for the money now.
I get nothing from this, but better health.
You're right.
I get better health, more energy. I feel like I'm 25 again, but I wouldn't be 25 because then I'd have toddlers. But no, that wouldn't happen. But this stuff makes me want to thrive. I want to thrive.
That makes sense.
I
and that's
wanna thrive.
important.
I mean, I hit the floor running. I've never ran a day in my life. I'm not going to lie. I spent 21 years in the Army, and I never ran. I refused.
Well, I think for me, I will say this. For me, this is, had I known about it being in the gym and going and working out as many times as I did, I think it would have been a definite game changer for me, knowing about it years ago. I might not have spent as much money maybe with the protein shakes and all the extra multivitamins and all the crap.
For a gym membership that we don't even go to?
I think there's 4 of them out there still that I still pay for at some point. But this thing, at 47 years old, what I know about myself and what I recognize about myself is, I had to go see the cardiologist about having high blood pressure. And I was on 2 or 3 different medications. Well, just in the short amount of time that I've been on this and the actual research that I've done, it's something that's going to lower your blood pressure. And I can't say that it would be the same for everybody else, but for me, that blood pressure is dropping. And as well as I do, I don't have to take those meds anymore.
No, I mean, we're saving another $50 a month there just on your meds.
Yep. Now, I want to, you get a little flush when I start talking like this, but in men,
I know he's going.
At some point in our lives, our testosterone really starts to plummet.
Ours too.
And we can go to the doctors and get the testosterone boost and all that stuff. And it costs extra money, and it's a lot of extra time.
$100 a pill.
Listen, I don't even want to talk about what it costs. And I don't even want to talk about what else you have to take when you do that. But the testosterone boost that this gives men, especially, and I'm recognizing it myself, and she does too, when it gets behind closed doors and we're off camera and it's just you and me, that has been a relationship changer for us.
Absolutely. You get more. We have more stamina. We just have more stamina. Let's put it that way. We're not going to go there, but yes, it's a whole new lifestyle. This stuff has given us a whole new lifestyle. We're not tired all the time. We're not weak. We're full of energy, which actually I thought would drive me nuts. He is hyper enough, but I'm telling you, I can totally ignore him and go run a mile. And it's okay. I feel great when I wake up and take this stuff. 10 minutes after I drink this, I am Speedy Gonzalez. I mean, I'm just gone. My day gets planned. My lists get finished. my life is not out of control where it was before because I have no energy. I feel like I was hopeless because I was just tired all the time. I'm off medications. This is my holistic way of dealing with my health issues. And my doctor is still baffled. Like, he's like, what are you doing? Well, I can't tell you because I know what's going to happen when I tell you. It's not going to be there for me anymore. And I'm not giving up Coretribe, Shilajit, the sea moss, none of that. I'm not giving it up. This is my secret, and I'm keeping it.
Well, I think the secret's probably going to get out.
Are you going to tell on me?
It's already told on everybody.
Snitch.
The Coretribe is definitely where it's going to be. Now, there's a few other things that I definitely have to mention.
What?
You know, that one thing, cortisol is a huge driver in what'll fuel your aggravation, what'll fuel anxiety and depression. Well, this is, as well as I do, at the end of the day, I would come home and that stuff would be all over my shoulders.
Listen, you were a toddler when you would come home.
Well, yeah, but that was due to a high cortisol level. Well, that's what we've noticed. You and I both have noticed that cortisol level has dropped immensely. I'm not as depressed feeling. I'm not as aggravated. My anxiety is not through the roof. I'm not trying to, hold the weight of the world on my shoulders.
You can't.
But I try.
You try.
I try.
And, I noticed that yesterday you didn't take this. And what was your mood this morning?
I was a little frustrated, a little aggravated. But,
You drank it after that.
Of
and
course.
now look at your mood.
Yeah, well, of course. Now, so obviously you miss one.
I will put this in your bottle every morning. Every morning.
If you miss one session or one treatment, it might change.
You don't ever want to go back to that. If this stuff is going to, as a nurse, I only believe in what's medical. And you can't tell me outside of science. 25 years of being a nurse, you cannot tell me outside of science. But I have stepped out of that box. You told me, get out of the box.
Yeah,
and I tried Shilajit behind his back, thinking, this isn't going to work. Holy schmoly, I was wrong. I'm wrong. I think that I was blinded being a nurse, and people blinded me with the facts. But this fact is true. I am healthier. I'm healthier. And this makes me feel like I'm 25. And that's what I needed in my life. And this is what Shilajit and Coretribe give me. And I will preach this until the day the good Lord takes me.
I wouldn't say you have to preach it. I mean, it
Listen,
pretty much, the Coretribe, best brand.
Every homeless man, everybody's going to know about this product.
Well,
just because I believe.
Well, I think that's a great idea too, and this is giving us the opportunity to do that. This platform and this video alone, this session alone, is going to give us the opportunity to do just that, to put it out there for everybody out to see.
And we're not doing it for anything. We don't get any reimbursement for this. We don't get paid. We're doing this because this is what we believe in.
Well, this is exactly
I've never
what it should be.
Listen, I didn't believe in myself this much at one point until now. Like, I can do this. This stuff is amazing. Like, we thought our lives were, our house caught on fire, our car got gone. We were nowhere. We lost everything 2 months ago. And look at us now. Life is good. Life cannot get better.
And why not invest a little bit of time, a little bit of effort in your life, in who you are? It's who I wanted to be.
You heal one step at a time. Your health, your life. Everything is working out because we are taking better care of ourselves. We're not letting ourselves go down. And that's all started because
somebody stepped in and
someone stepped in and handed us
that
this.
Coretribe, and it's a brand that I would back
absolutely
100 times again.
I'll do it every day. I will preach it to the mountains where they get 22,000 feet up.
Yeah, 22,000 feet. Listen, I've already said it numerous times. I'm not climbing no 22,000 feet above nothing.
I'm not climbing 22 feet
to find something that I might or might not find. I'm glad somebody else was smart enough and had the energy level enough to find a way to get up that high and get that stuff and bring it down to where us
It was those people living in 150 years.
Well, yeah, I mean, 150 years, that's a long time. I can't say that 150 years, I can tell you right now, I'm not trying to live no 150 years.
And date a 22-year-old? That doesn't give you that much energy.
You know, the one thing that we didn't, cover on this is, and I forget about that. As I get older, my skin gets a little tougher, a little more wrinkly, a little more, I've got the crow's
What happened to
feet.
your crow's feet? Coretribe?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
All
gonna
right.
put that on like plaster.
It's already changing, and that's just ingesting.
And it's just ingesting.
Yeah,
One
just-
spoonful.
yeah.
This little bitty spoonful.
And 8 ounces of warm water or tea.
This is all you take.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even that
I've been
much.
filling the spoon.
It is literally about that much, a half of a fingernail size of this tarry resin. I mean, we'll show it to you.
Pretty tarry.
I mean, it's pretty. It's almost like a melted Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
And you mix it up
Left on your dash?
in a little bit of water or a little bit of tea or a little bit of coffee.
I do coffee.
I mean, it's 2, 3, 4 minutes and it's absolutely a game changer.
It's nasty. It does not taste good.
But what do they always say?
What doesn't taste
What
good is always
doesn't
good for you?
taste good is definitely good for you, and what tastes good is horrible for you.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, McDonald's has made their money because of that. So has Burger King, and I think every other, fast food place. They have changed.
Yeah, and this stuff, we don't eat healthy. I'm not a rabbit food type of person.
No.
Listen, I want a big fat cheeseburger, but it is still working my metabolism. Like, I'm still have my energy level, even though when I go to McDonald's, I still have my energy level because of this, and I'm still dropping down.
Well, I tell you, I don't even want to go to McDonald's anymore.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I mean, the quick meal is great, but why?
I don't know.
I've said it a time or two, just in kind of talking about this with other people, I've said, we spend all the money that we spend on all these frivolous things. You probably have $40 laying around somewhere that you had nothing to do with it on a payday. Why not take that little bit of money and invest something that actually works, that it's long term, and it's a life changer?
Yeah, for $40, we have a whole new lifestyle. $40.
$40
gives you a whole new lifestyle, and it's not. And it's okay. I'm okay with this. Like, I'm okay with getting rid of the energy drinks. I'm not crashing during the day. I mean, I'm sleeping at night. Well, actually, I do that backwards. I sleep day and work night, but I have more energy.
And you get to sleep all the way through.
And I'm eating.
Yeah.
No more tube down my nose. Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm eating solid foods, and
that's-
I can only thing that's changed in my life in the last 12 days is Coretribe and Shilajit. That's the only thing
Shilajit
that has
resin.
changed.
You
That's the only thing I can be grateful for is this. I don't know how else to put that.
this is that 100% pure source.
I'm trying not to cry.
The resin is the purest source out there.
That we do have the pills though.
I mean,
for
there
people
is
who
the
don't want
capsules,
resin.
and it gives you a few additional things, but it's gluten-free, non-GMO, preservative-free.
At this point, I wouldn't care if it had gluten.
Listen, and
I'll take that side effect.
it's so quick and so easy, and you use it in a daily routine anyway. Why not? I mean, you make coffee in the morning or hot tea in the morning. I drink whatever I can find in the morning. I'm doing it anyway. Why not just
Add it to it.
add it to it? I mean, we do it, and
We
it
set
works.
ourselves up before we go to work. I mean,
You set yourself up with your lunch, your daily routine. It takes 14 days to make it an actual routine. If you can do the same thing every day for 14 days, that routine is set in stone, and it will change, and it will become part of your daily life. We do it. You should too.
I'm not one for change. You know that. I'm not that person. I like consistency. I like repetitiveness. That is me. And adding this to my diet was secretly adding it to my diet. He didn't know. It was very hard to do because I'm not that person. But I became that person. And it's weird. It's weird. But I love it. I like the energy boost. I like going in and my patients are like, holy crap, who are you?
Patience or patience?
Either or. You take your pick there. Whoever. If you know me, you probably take the patience. But I mean, I just made it a part of my routine. Every day I just do it. And now I don't have to hide it from you, so.
Thank goodness.
You were like, what's wrong with her?
Well, you know, I'm not big on surprises.
Surprise, I'm here. But I found my personality again. This has given me back who I was.
I don't know if I want all of that back.
Oh, you're in trouble, buddy. You're in trouble. Remember when we were 30?
Oh.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
We can thank that Shilajit. And if you take it away now, it'd be bad for you.
Well, cool.
You up for a challenge?
Always.
Well, here we go. We're going to do it. Coretribe and Shilajit.
Coretribe Shilajit Resin.
You need this in your life.
100% pure source, straight from the Himalayan mountains, 22,000 feet above sea level. Can't say enough about that.
It's good stuff.
Yep.